You may recall that back in September, at a Donald Trump rally, one of the questioners said to Trump, "We have a problem in this country, and it's called Muslims, and our president is one, and when can we get rid of them? When can we get them out of this country?" Now, that guy is an idiot. No, not Trump, the other guy. Okay, they're both idiots. But I instinctively called that questioner Islamophobic on my website, and I thought it applied because that guy was being a bigot. I don't care if you agree with Muslims or not. They have every right to live in the US and worship as they please. And that questioner clearly hated Muslims, so I thought the word fit. Here's the problem though. Some prominent atheists, like Ayaan, Hirsi and Sam Harris, have made what I believe are valid criticisms of Islam. Just to rattle off a few, the Qur'an and the Hadith say some really horrible things about infidels and how they should be punished. There are Muslims who believe that honor killings are justified, and we all know what happens if someone draws an image of Muhammad. Now, I'm not saying all Muslims agree on these issues, they don't. But let's not kid ourselves. With more than 1 billion Muslims in the world, the number of people who think apostates should be killed, for example, it's not insignificant. This is a conversation about Islam, and religion in general, that I think we need to have. Most people avoid the conversation altogether. I mean, even on talk shows. Maybe you see it pop up every now and then on Real Time with Bill Maher, but that's about it. But what happens anytime Bill Maher or Sam Harris criticizes Islam? They're called Islamophobic. And that's bullshit. They don't hate Muslims. There's a difference between bad ideas and the people who hold bad ideas. And we should all be allowed to rip apart bad ideas. It doesn't mean we're attacking the person making them. Unfortunately, people conflate criticism of Islam with bigotry against Muslims. Islam deserves to be criticized, just like Christianity does and just like Scientology does. Religions and dogma are full of bad ideas. That doesn't mean I want Muslims treated badly. I oppose discrimination against Muslims. Or, to put it another way, there's a difference between the questioner at the Trump rally and an atheist who criticizes the belief that Muhammad flew up to heaven on a winged horse. But Islamophobia has been used wrongly against the critics of the faith. Even worse, it shuts down all conversation. If you're Sam Harris and you've been accused of being Islamophobic, saying, "No, I'm not," doesn't convince anyone. If you're the artists at Charlie Hebdo and you've been called Islamophobic, saying that you're only satirizing religion and bad ideas won't get you anywhere either. That's why we need to stop using the I word. Not because it's wrong per se, but because it has a different meaning to different people. And if we want to communicate more effectively, we need to find a way around that obstacle. So when someone like Dr. Ben Carson says that Muslims shouldn't hold political office because Islam goes against the Constitution of the United States, I think it's fair to call him Islamophobic. But it's probably equally accurate and even more effective to say that he's guilty of anti-Muslim bigotry. Ayaan Hirsi isn't Islamophobic because she opposes female genital mutilation in some Muslim cultures. She's just criticizing a bad idea. Sam Harris isn't Islamophobic for saying that Islam is uniquely dangerous as far as modern ideologies go. He's making a valid point. Ben Carson, who would never vote for a Muslim, that's anti-Muslim bigotry. So don't let anyone get away with using the word Islamophobic to describe people who are doing nothing more than putting Islam under the same scrutiny that we all accept when it comes to Christianity. My name is Hemant Mehta, and I write at friendlyatheist.com. What do you want to see a video about? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll be sure to check it out. And don't forget to subscribe.